So as you're at Whiteside, you're gonna see this bell here, and it has a really awesome history. Is when Wesley was out in the garden, as you can imagine, it's pretty vast. It's kind of hard to find somebody in the area. When people would show up, they would ring the bell, and that was his cue that he needed to come in because someone was here.
Gosh, every square inch there's something different.
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I can't imagine Barb when she's here and working and stuff, and like having to know, like, especially in the spring and stuff, like, oh, what is that going to end up being, you know? Like that's why she's continuously discovering new species.
And so as we're out here, I can't help but noticing all this variety of color. How does this kind of happen or come to be? Is it planned, accidental?
Yeah, so most gardeners, they really do plan to plant for color all year round. It's really beneficial. Obviously, it looks beautiful, but our pollinators, you know, those butterflies that are going to be coming in and snacking on these flowers, it's really important that we are gardening for all year round, and that's something part of Wesley's late blooming lilies do, is that they're kind of blooming later, which is nice because when we get into that fall time, you know, as we know, things are starting to die back, but they're just one variety of many, as you can see, that are going to be blooming late. And especially right now, it's monarch season. They're migrating, so it's a great place to make sure that we have flowers available for our pollinators, not just our butterflies, as we just saw a hummingbird go by. So lots of critters love this, so gardening for all year round is really important.
Perfect.
But yeah, we're known for daylilies, hostas, and magnolias. So hosta leaves here's the hosta.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
have some of these in my backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're are really great for yard. They take up a lot of space, which is great. So whenever you are planting hostas, I mean, I have some on the side of my house, and they're great to fill up your garden.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Get some of the wildflowers.
Yeah.
I bet that's a beautiful view from the visitor center.
Yeah, the best view you're gonna have is in the visitor center. We have a balcony, and so standing there, and then you can just look out over all this is beautiful.
And when you were talking about like the meeting places, I would totally want to have something here. I'm trying to think of something like, man, like, is it baby shower or like a wedding kind of powwow with your
So
people?
we're hoping in the future that we will be able to pinpoint an area on site that will be used for weddings. We're just not there yet. The other holdback we have is that, like, we don't have indoor space for like a reception or something. So it would have to be 100% outdoor wedding. So we're still working through the logistics of that, but because this would, as you can imagine, be a great event venue for weddings or baby showers, something of the sort. Bridal showers.
And you were telling me that photographers come out here too, kind of like during special occasions like homecoming or whatnot, or?
Yeah, so we offer photography permits. So even just professional photographers that want to do kind of some sessions out here with families or wedding groups that want to come out here, they can get a permit for a small cost to come out here and kind of rent the space for a while.
So on our way to the lilies, spotting this big guy. This looks pretty tropical for Central Illinois.
Yeah, so this is actually a banana tree. And it kind of takes you out of Coles County. So that's kind of one of the things I love about Whiteside Garden, is just a short way outside of Charleston, and you come to the garden and you feel like you're not in Central Illinois anymore.
No, we're ready to kick back on the beach or something.
As this being a botanical garden, it's more of our goal to kind of incorporate more like art into the space. So that'll be coming soon, is incorporating those pieces. Like we already have a couple sculptures and whatnot, but that would be fantastic to get more out here, more for people to see, not that there's not enough.
Sure. Well, and it's nice, like you said, that when EIU took it over, unfortunately, they just didn't have the resources to pour into it, but to find a community that's taking the time to make this happen, I mean, it's just awesome.
I know, it is. I've always just been wowed, like part of, after working for a nonprofit, just realizing like the community members that actually truly just care and want to help is really phenomenal, because it's just, you kind of, you know, especially a lot of people like don't have faith in humanity, and I'm like, I feel the opposite. Like these people are just genuinely awesome.